off to the tranquil and comparatively cooler river. I mean, we just got out of a volcano, so of course we're not going to have to bloody swelter in that shit. So, as I said in the previous segment, this is my favourite level of the game, probably just because of how tranquil it is. And I actually succeeded in taking a picture of Poliwag, not that I'm going to be showing it to Oak, because it's a terrible picture. I'm just going to ignore those, because once I'm done with this, I think I get a new item that'll help me get good pictures of stuff like Poliwag. What we're going to do first off, throw some food out here. Okay, that was just terrible in all bloody facets, but whatever, it's a good picture of a Bulbasaur. So in this level it's kind of decently balanced. There's a few like really simple pictures that you can take all over the place, but then there's a few ones that require a little bit of lateral thinking. This is one of those sort of ideas. You want to throw a whole bunch of food towards this Slowpoke, and eventually should have probably taken a picture of that thing. But, yeah, there's Shelders, which I actually got a pretty decent picture of that, unless the size sort of screws me over there. I should be about right. But we just sort of take a picture of that. Now, normally it's a cardinal sin to take a picture of a Pokemon with their back towards you. But in this case, because it's gone fishing, and as you can see there, it caught a Shelder and evolved. That should hopefully do the trick in regards to a decent Slowpoke picture. We'll go ahead and have this one try fishing as well, just so I can get a decent picture of it. Although it's getting further and further away from me, so that's probably not gonna work out in my benefit. Unless I get that. Nah, that didn't work out. Yeah, you gotta throw the apples at a decent distance away, so it's not very good to have happen there. I don't even know which is considered the back of a Metapod, so I'm just gonna take a couple of different pictures and see which one works. Hit that thing. Now this is gonna be not the easiest thing, because again, like I said, it's got some challenge in it, but the idea is I gotta try to get this stupid bloody... Well, that one was facing towards the back. That's about as good as it's gonna get, I reckon. Now I think here you can get a Cloyster to show up, if you're lucky enough. Oh god. I didn't even know that Psyducks could spin around like that. So yeah, there's another special Pikachu that you can take a picture of. Not the easiest thing in the world, mind you, because of how fast it's running. But I managed to get one. Oh, yeah, there's the Cloyster. And it's just floating over the top of my head. It's fine, though, because I'm going to have to redo this again eventually anyway, because... partially because of that. But I can't open that unless I get another item. So, this is basically just the first run to get me acquainted to the level, and then I get to do another one. Let's see how terrible a job I've done with this. I didn't even take 20 pictures there. So we'll show off the Bulbasaur. That's always a nice thing to do. The thing that sucks is I'm going to get done for it being too small. I'm going to try it anyway and hopefully get lucky. That should do the trick because he's gone fishing. Which of these Slowbro pictures is better? Probably this one just because it's actually feasting on something. That might be pretty terrible. I'll try this one. I could do something a bit better once I get the next item. And I might as well try and show off this and see how it stacks up in comparison to the other one. This one... I'll show it off, but I expect to not get the 2 times score because of, like, I don't expect it to actually be in the middle of the frame, which kind of sucks. If it is, then I guess that's kind of cool, but whatever. Yes. I'm probably not going to get regular points out of this, to be fair. The Bulbasaur should be right, though. Oh, yeah. That's a damn good Bulbasaur picture. Okay, so apparently 240 isn't good. What the hell?
You were close.
I hate pictures like that, like a Kakuna and stuff like that. I just don't like it. Yeah, there you go. Go on fishing so I can get over 3,000 points with that. Even though its back is turned towards us.
Wonderful.
That's a pretty good bloody pose value there. That actually made that score pretty respectable.
Wonderful.
I can get a better Metapod picture. It's fine. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Don't give me shitty size. That works.
Wonderful.
I could probably do something a little bit better if I got a closer shot, but we'll see what happens. Speed Pikachu has a value of 800 points. Yay. Oh wow, the pose was not very good at all. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the Pikachu on a ball. Eh. More than I was expecting, but still not a particularly great picture of a Cloyster. But whatever. We're already halfway through the Pokemon. Well, almost.
Come back.
Yep. I never actually showed this off because I was too focused on trying to get a decent picture of that Psyduck that was flopping around the place. But now that I've got the Pestiball, I can actually weed out a bunch of different Pokemon that I would not have been able to get pictures of normally. So, do I actually want to go back to the river? I'm debating whether or not I want to go back to the river. Is there anything worth getting in the tunnel or the beach? I don't think there is, and I don't think there's anything worth getting in the volcano. Yes. So I think the best use of the Pestiball is going to be in the river. So, we're just going to have a segment full of river. So, what we want to do here is we want to throw Pestiballs at these Poliwags. And this causes these fellows to... They should jump off the thing. Okay, alleged. Oh, no, there they go. There we go. Then they've just sort of come flopping around all over the place over the course of the level now. And that's what's going to make them somewhat difficult to take a picture of, but, nah. Yeah, it's difficult to get them smack bang in the middle of the frame there like that. I keep missing, like a bloody idiot, so, whatever. Might as well show off a few other little features of this level since I failed to do so in the previous run. If you have a look over here, there's just a very obvious Vileplume there, but as you can see, the Pestiballs do not do anything to it. In addition to that, the pollen that it's releasing is blocking a weirdly shaped tree, which will be relevant to my interests a little bit later on, but unfortunately I can't do anything with it right now. So we're just going to sit back and be patient. Maybe we'll get a Magikarp or something like that out of the water. I very much doubt it because of all the Poliwags and all that sort of crap, but maybe we'll be lucky. Anywho, let's keep throwing Pestiballs, and then hopefully we'll hit one of the Metapods. That should hopefully get me some bonus points for having, like, multiple Metapods in the shot. I'm probably just going to ignore the thing here, because that could do the trick. Anyhow, weird little nose things. Clearly we'll just have Porygons. So there we go. For whatever reason, just Porygons. Let's see if I can get two of them in the one shot. That'll do. That works well for me. And then this last one, if we flush that one out, it just lands directly on that button. Because why the hell not, right? So yeah, I didn't end up getting a better picture of Shelder or Cloyster. I am not going to fuss over that too much. I would like to try to get at least 3,000 points on every single Pokemon that I take a picture of, but some of them will be ridiculously more difficult than others. So we'll just take images of what I see are fit. That's not really middle of the frame there for me, unfortunately. Which sucks because it's probably the best one in regards to having like multiples in the picture. In the picture. Right, that's pretty good. Ugh. I'll probably get done for having this thing be too large in the picture if I show this one. So I'm going to take the risk and see if this one is good enough to fit in the middle of the frame. Let's see. Yeah, neither of these Metapod pictures are overly appealing to me, but I'll go for this one just because it's got bloody other Metapod tails in it. That should hopefully do the trick there, and then that'll probably be a pretty good Porygon picture.
Yes.
I'm probably not going to get a great deal of points again, but maybe I'll get lucky.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Wonderful.
Not quite 3,000, but respectable.
Wow. Well done.
That works. I mean, again, it's not 3,000, but at least it's better than the last one. Progress.
Well done.
Improvements. That's awesome. Porygon.
Wow.
That should get me over 3,000. Yep.
Wonderful.
That's a pretty good Porygon picture. I'm happy with that.
Wait. Welcome back.
And I'm actually 12 minutes into the segment having done those 2 rounds, so I might be able to show off the new level anyway.
Yeah.
So, we're off to a cave. And of course we can float around in said caves, so
Yes.
let's go ahead and have a bit of a gander. And there are indeed Zubats. Because that's totally what we want to see. That might not be a terrible Zubat picture, to be fair. And we've got Grimers all over the place, and that's all fun times and hooray and shit. I don't know why I'm saying that, but whatever. Yeah, that's a pretty shitty Grimer picture. We've got a better one over here, though. Should be right. No, apparently not. I think there is like a trigger for that, though, but whatever. Bulbasaurs, except they're not actually Bulbasaurs, they are Dittos. So if we go ahead and Pester Ball all 3 of them, track them together with that, and there we go, we got a decent Ditto picture. That'll do. Ditto. Alright, so over there is a Jigglypuff being harassed by coughing, and the idea here is you want to try to throw... Yeah, that bloody thing. So yeah, you want to try to throw Pester Balls at these coughings because, of course, they're being arseholes and harassing the Jigglypuffs. If you get all 3 of them, you can get a really, really awesome Jigglypuff photo with like a special bonus points feature about it. So that's always nice to have. Let's see if I can actually hit this one. I've been playing this entire segment just looking at the preview window on OBS. I'm fucking amazed. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've got a Weeping Bell. Take a good picture of it. Oh, that might be a good picture actually, right there. And then just as we did with the Charmeleon and the volcano, throw it in there. And for some reason, there's just a leaf stone at the bottom of that lake. And as a result, there you go. Have yourself a Victory Bell. There's some weird glowing rocks as well, which are weird looking, but they will be relevant to my interests again at a point somewhat similar to that weird tree that was being blocked by all that pollen being released into the air. Anyway, trying my best to throw pester balls at this Zubat that's got this friggin' Pikachu attached to it. I don't even know if the Pikachu wants to be on that Zubat, but I have failed miserably at that. So we're just going to go ahead and take a picture of a Jinx. Because why not? But yeah, if you actually manage to hit that Zubat, it will drop the Pikachu, and then the Pikachu just suddenly pulls freaking balloons out of its ass and just floats to the bottom. And so there's another bonus point Pikachu that you can get from that. So with all 3 Jigglypuffs, they are just going to sit on this stage and they go singing and shit. And if you throw a pester ball at them, it just sort of ruins that. And it gets pissed off at you. It does not make it any less adorable because it's a freaking Jigglypuff. So yeah, obviously that's another reference to the anime, given the object that it's holding in its hand to use as a microphone. So, there you go. Alright, let's see. It looks like there are no Pokemon, even though there's clearly a Zubat in that image. That's actually pretty damn close to the middle of the frame. Let's see if I can get a better score with this one. Obviously not going to show him the picture of Grima because that's not even going to get me any points. Show off the Ditto. That should give me some decent points. Let's see. Which of these coughing pictures should I take? Should I show him? That one's not quite close to the middle of the screen. We'll try this one, just because it's got a whole bunch of gas all over it and whatnot. There's our picture of a Weeping Bell. There's our picture of a Victory Bell. And might as well show off the Jinx picture. Now, which Jigglypuff image do I want to show off here? That one on the right's got a really derpy smile on it, so that could well be a decent contender. But then there's also this one where it's just really friggin' angry, yeah? Oh, this one's got a pretty derpy smile as well. I think we're gonna have to go with this one. I really hope that that's considered to be in the middle of the picture frame, because I'm gonna be pissed if it isn't. That's just really friggin' good. The singer looks like an idiot, and the Jigglypuff to the left just looks so derpy. I think we're gonna have to go with that one.
Yes.
Please, for the love of God, be in the middle of the frame. I'm gonna be pissed if I have to do that again. Ooh. Wow, that's no good. That's a 400-point difference. That's unfortunate.
You were close.
Are you for real? Are you for fucking real? Wow! You absolute twat. Wow, I can't accept that. That's bullshit.
You were close.
Oh, wow. Okay. The one run on this segment where I'm actually confident of getting some decent points and I'm just being screwed over. Like, that's me being screwed over as well, as far as I'm concerned. That was a pretty decent enough post to get 1,000 points. But apparently no.
Wonderful.
That's... Oh my god.
Wonderful.
I don't even have any words.
Wow.
I really don't. Whatever.
Wow. Wonderful.
Alright, I'll take it. I'm glad that I got it in the middle of the frame, though, to be fair. Because that's a lot of points. I think that's like the highest score I've gotten on the photo so far. Find out what the next course is if you take one more Pokemon picture. So if I actually showed him that Grimer, even if I didn't get any points, I would have unlocked the Valley level. Which is annoying to say the least, but... Ugh. Oh well. I guess next time I'm going to be back in the cave. Because there's no real reason for me to go back to any of these levels until I've done a run of the Valley level and gotten access to various stuffs from that level. So I guess next time we're gonna do another. Do I actually want to do another run in the cave? Because I could go back to one of the other levels. Because there are Pokemon that I can get from those levels. So. Nah. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to stop filibustering here and end the segment. Next time I will do a level. That's about as ambiguous as it gets.